Ready with me while we answer some questions and talk about some of the opinions people had about my family moving from Florida to Connecticut. I get it, the winter is not for everyone, but I would argue that the Florida summers are a lot more brutal. And have you ever lived through a hurricane? It's not fun, especially with kids. My husband's from Buffalo and he loves the cold, and I become a viscerally angry person in 110-degree days. Cold I can manage, the heat I cannot. People saying education is the same everywhere. I'm from a family of educators, and that's just wrong. Like, no, it's not. It's just not, especially in 2025. Florida ranked #1 in book censorship, doing things like eliminating gifted programs, eliminating critical race theory, taking away a lot of AP courses, and I know firsthand some colleges won't even pull from people who went to school in Florida. And that just gives kids such a disadvantage, and it's not right, and I don't think it's right, but it's facts. Some people were saying that we'll never find a house in Connecticut under 400. If we did, it would be like a major fixer-upper. We're in a bad area, and we found a house for $385 in the Smith STEM school district in West Hartford. And it's a gorgeous little Victorian house, 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, maybe 1,500 square feet, fenced-in yard. It's not huge. It doesn't have a ton of land, but it's exactly what we need for our family right now. There's not a ton of inventory in West Hartford, and things in Connecticut, especially in West Hartford, sell within a week of being on the market, and they go for over asking. So you have to be able to strike as soon as you see something you like. And even though our family is not moving until probably like June, we still bought something as soon as it came up because we just know that that's how the market is. So don't be discouraged if you want to buy and everyone's like, oh, you can't afford it or whatever. Like, there's not a ton of inventory, but it's there. Just be actively looking and have an agent that has your back. If you are a mom or a cool person living in the West Hartford district, specifically like the Smith, Charter Oak area, and you want to connect, send me a DM because I'm going to be looking for friends and people to have playdates with and things to do. And lastly, to the people saying, you know, I'm going to be coming back here complaining about the taxes in a few months, whatever, like, I know what I'm getting myself into, okay? I know that we're gonna be paying more in taxes, but we're also not gonna be paying for a private school for 3 kids, and we're just gonna have a better quality of life. And I would rather spend my hard-earned tax dollars for things like a positive quality of life, good parks, good libraries, than what it's going towards here in Florida, which is paying for things like other people's kids' private Christian school tuitions. So yeah, for the people that have been leaving lovely comments and giving me great advice and hyping me up for Connecticut, thank you for being here and continue following on the journey. And for the haters, thank you for commenting and boosting the algorithm.